Right, we're down in Wales today. I'm staying at Barmouth at the moment with some family, and just come out for a little ride, mountain bike classic. Barmouth to Dalgaffery Road. I've turned off at Bondui, and we've come up this little minor road. So this is the road header parked at here, and we're going to ride. I think it's called Pont Scethin. I'll have to speak to someone Welsh and they can tell me how to pronounce it. Go, and off we go. I'm on the e-bike today, so a bit of cheating on these hills hopefully. Oh fucking hell, that's a shock to the system to start off with. Probably will be quite good coming down this. Definitely turbo time up there. Well, I wasn't expecting that straight out the car. And this is where we split. Luckily I get to cycle down that bit at the end. Anyway, you might be wondering why I've not made a video in a few months. It must be 3 months since I've put a video up. Well, I was doing my level 3 leadership award, and first of all I started training and I did it at ride lines, and unfortunately I wasn't quite good enough on the day, or the 2 days, so I got deferred. So I ended up going up to the Cairngorms, so I did a couple of training trips up there, did MacDewey and all the other bits and pieces, but as I was really concentrating on, I didn't GoPro anything, you know, it was something else for me to think about which I didn't need. I should have done actually, because the MacDewey ride was pretty epic. Really, I'll go back up and do it again any day. I did it from the Glenmore side, and dropped down in up Lochen and back over the shoulder of Knockmore. Oh, what a great day it was. Really nice. Well worth doing. Mind you, I'm sure this route that we'll be doing today will be well worth doing as well. So I did 5 rides up there, or 6 rides up there. But as I say, I haven't GoPro'd any of it, so anyway, I had the assessment at the weekend and I passed, so I was pretty pleased about that. I must admit I was very stressed about it. And the level 3 means that I can guide anywhere I want in the UK, while the level 2, which is what I was before, has quite a few restrictions on it. You're not allowed to go from half an hour from where an ambulance can reach, which in some areas isn't really a problem. Probably if you were guiding at Peebles, you probably wouldn't be an issue. But if you're in the Lake District and you want to do some of the big routes, you just can't do them. You know, it's cut and dry. The other one is I couldn't take anybody on routes that didn't have an obvious line choice, which is very subjective, because obvious line choice to me and obvious line choice to a beginner are 2 different things. I assume, although it doesn't actually specify, it's obvious line choice to the rider. So if you had an experienced group of riders, obviously what's obvious to them is very different to a beginner. So, as it should be, you pick your route down to, you know, your rider experience as well. But again, it's subjective. Climb up to the ridge, which looks like a grassy climb, so hopefully the descent on the other side will be more interesting. I went online to have a look and see which the right way round to ride this route was, and this is the way it recommended. Well, the routes I saw, this is the way that they did it, so I assume we're going to get a better descent on the other side, because as I said, if you came down this side of the hill, I'm sure you would have fun, but it will be a straight line speed grassy fun rather than rocky twisty fun, which is, well, my cup of tea anyway. It's been tricky ruts to negotiate, which is very pleasant. So it didn't actually, it went through that gate back there, if I don't show you that bit I was witching on about. the gate, straight through the gate, and obviously it doesn't go right up that grassy shoulder. It goes round it and over the col between these two hills, because it is an ancient route, this. So obviously you're not going to drag your horse and cart over the summit, are you? You're going to take it over the lowest point of the pass, which obviously is the bit in the middle, so it makes sense that it's obvious that the route would go that way, would go the easiest way, because people with horses and carts weren't stupid, were they? Big steep grassy bank to go up, or a nice levelish path to the low point, give your horse a bit of a rest, and you're away. And with mountain biking it's very similar, give your legs a bit of a rest, mind you, on an e-bike. Really, I daresn't say that, shall I? I'll get flamed for that one. Oh, nasty ruts everywhere. Nasty ruts, just the sort of thing to chuck you off the bike if you're going quick. Big ruts alright, because you can just sit in it, can't you? But these little tight things, it doesn't take much to clip your front wheel on them and have you over the bars. I was down in Brecon last week. I rode the Gap, and that was another classic mountain bike ride. But I was a little bit disappointed in it, actually, because it wasn't quite. Well, I mean, it was. When I watched some YouTube video at first, and I suppose it was what the YouTube video was. But I thought there was going to be a little bit more to it. There was a little bit of technical rocky stuff as you went through the Gap, but after that it was just a track basically going down the hillside. But on an old school mountain bike it probably would have been pretty exciting, and on one of these modern bikes if you're hammering down it. But if you watch any of my videos, you know I'm not really a hammer down stuff kind of guy. I'm more rocky sort of technical tracks that I can get launched over the bars on easily. The problem with high speed stuff, as I've said before, is when it goes wrong it tends to really hurt. And I've got some broken ribs that don't seem to be healing at the moment, so because I keep doing stupid things and falling off and things, so I'm just taking it nice and easy. Still having fun though, and that is the key, because that's what mountain biking's about, is having fun. I can't get back up there. Yeah, on my assessment I had an OTB unfortunately, which didn't help my broken rib at all. Luckily the assessor only saw the aftermath of my broken visor and covered in dust with blood running down my face. But as we all know, falling off is part of the sport, and that's why we wear body armour and helmets and knee pads and all that stuff. And I'll have to stop for a photo break at the bottom here. Pont Scethin. The reason why I've never heard of this route before, because I've been to Barmouth loads. Obviously I've never done any research on mountain biking. I mean, I've done Cadder and obviously I often pop to Cody for a blaster on the trails there. But in the level 3 exam paper, there's a question about this route, and that's why I thought, oh, I've never ridden that, so that was my motivation for coming today. And I thought, as a little celebration, I would ride it. This is nice, a little bend of a nice little rocky bit. Well, I'd rather be riding on these stones and through bog, so I'm not complaining about this path picture. My suspension on this bike feels very harsh though, compared to my Yeti. My ribs are letting me know about it anyway. And this is it, Pont Scethin. I think a pitch will have to be in order. So we'll go up over that shoulder there is the next it says I'm off course. I can't possibly be off course, I'm on the fucking bridge. Right, this is the end of the line here, and we turn left here I think. So that, a lot of people start and finish the ride just here, but I've parked the other side, so. But if you look on any of the online things, this is normally where the ride starts from, just around here. After a bit of pissing about there, lots of gates, we're being on a byway this last section here. But I think we're just coming up to the last climb, which will take us over back to where we started from. Doesn't look too bad. I assume it's just up over the shoulder and then down the other side, and we're back to the start. And we'll get up this technical climb here, and it will be turbo all the way. There's some of the sweat up my face, it's absolutely roasting. I'm not complaining about the heat though. I'll never complain about the sunshine, because I can't be arsed with the rain. Oh fuck, that's expensive. Gear hanger gone, completely cleaned up. I don't know what the derailleur's like. Let's hope it's not too mangled and I might be able to repair it. I've got a spare gear hanger with me, but we'll see what mess it's in. Right, let's get this chain broken and see what we've got to work with. If I can get the derailleur out the wheel without, hopefully. That's it. That's that broken. They're dead useful, them little pliers. I got those off eBay, they were like £4 or something. Absolutely marvellous little thing. I better not lose that split link though, because I could also single speed it, but as I say, I think it is all downhill from here. So there's no point. There is no point, I don't think. I may as well get back and sort it out, because as I say, I've got spare hanger I could put on, and if I wasn't going all downhill I would definitely put that back on again. But this is, what sort of shape that's in. Some damage there. Yeah, there is some damage, it's knackered. Snapped off there as well, so it's snapped. So I need a new rear derailleur. Fuck! So let's see if we can roll down here. It'll be good if we can. We don't need a pedal. Back on this path, huh? Oh, and along the rabbit track at the side. I can't work out where I'm parked. I think I'm parked over there, so there might be a little up before we go down, and that's not so good when you haven't got when you can't pedal your e-bike, you've got to push it. half split. We went that bottom path. Hopefully my car should be down here still. Unless one of the local hillbillies has had it. Wasn't too bad. Got the bike put all the way. It was an alright little ride, that. Certainly if you were down here, I would say it was well worth the effort. Especially if your bike didn't break. I mean, probably at least an extra hour on pedals, I would say, for that ride. So probably 3.5 to 4 hours I'll give yourself to do it. Good though. You know, for that type of ride. A little bit XC-ish. But there was some rocky tech in there. There's some fun. There's definitely some fun stuff in there. Worthwhile though. I would say, given the choice between doing the DAP, which I did the other week, and that, I would much rather do that